Well, welcome to what is your match preview for our team, Wolverhampton Wanderers, travelling to the south coast to face the Cherries of Bournemouth, who are on such a great run at AFC Bournemouth at the Vitality Stadium, brought to you in association with those wonderful people at Pucker Pies, which you can get at Molineux. I don't know if you can get them at the Vitality Stadium, but you can. Well, you don't, but you can definitely get them at Molineux. And I'm joined today by the man, the myth, the legend, Mr.
Keep it cold.
Keep it what? Magic Moss.
Is that right?
And who you with today, Dad?
Pinky.
And he's with Pinky. If you're
Pinky.
watching this, if you're listening to this on the podcast, it's a pink bear with a little rainbow on its tummy. We're going to be looking at stats and facts. We're going to be looking ahead to the game. We are going to be getting the thoughts of Magic Moss. We've also got Jon from Cherries Army, the Bournemouth fan. He's going to come on. Yeah, and Dad's going to give his score prediction, and him and Pinky are going to have a nice little song as well, and you're going to get my score prediction as well. So we are recording this live from Magic's, and here we go, Mr. Magic. Everyone's saying hello, love it. They look superb. Hi, Dave and Magic. Absolutely. If you enjoy it, smash that like. And don't forget to subscribe because that really helps. So let's get stuck into it, Dad.
Okay, David.
Are you and Pinky ready?
I'm ready when you are.
Is Pinky ready?
Yeah, he's always ready. Yeah, but he's okay.
Magic is a Care Bear. Love it, says Jared. Yeah, it's a Care Bear. So let's have a look at some stats and facts ahead of this one, guys. And don't forget, you can check out the full history of Wolves and Bournemouth on alwayswolves.co.uk. If you go on to alwayswolves.co.uk, you can read all about the history of Wolves and Bournemouth. But let's have a look at this. In all competitions in the Premier League, it's saying Bournemouth have won 5 and Wolves have won 4. Bournemouth actually have won 3 of the last 4 Premier League games against Wolves, only losing 1. All 3 victories have come away from home at Molineux, would you believe? Wolves are unbeaten in all 4 of their Premier League away games against Bournemouth. That's a positive thing. Alternating between a draw and a victory each time. It's their most away games against an opponent without ever losing in the competition's history. Let's hope that continues. Following their 4-2 victory at Molineux in November, Bournemouth are looking to complete a league double over Wolves for only the 3rd time. They did this in 85-86 in the 3rd tier and 2014-2015 in the Championship. Bournemouth have lost just one of their last 13 Premier League games, winning 8 and drawing 4. Though this was their last home match. They did the last home match against Liverpool, lost 2-0. They've not lost consecutive league games at the Vitality Stadium since October 2023. The second game of which was against who? Wolves. Yeah. Let's hope history strikes again. Wolves. This is Wolves' 4th consecutive Premier League away game against a side starting the day in the top 6 of the table, and they've lost to each of the other 3. In fact, Wolves have only won 1 of their last 28 on the road against sides in the top 6, drawing 3 and losing 24, beating 4th place Spurs 2-1 in February 2024. Only Liverpool and Manchester City have had more shots on target than Bournemouth in the Premier League this season. It's incredible stat. 403 shots, Dad. 147 on target, while only Liverpool and Chelsea have a higher XG than the Cherries, 47.8. Their rate of 16.1 shots, 5.9 shots on target, 1.9 XG, and 1.8 goals per game are all in the Cherries' highest in any other 8 seasons in the top flight. Wolves have conceded 54 goals from an expected goals against tally of 41.6 in the Premier League this season. The biggest difference between XG against an actual goals conceded, minus 12.4, and Bournemouth's Antoine Semenyo has carried the ball 4,878 metres in the Premier League this season. Only Jan-Paul Van Heck with 5,535 and Dzijan Kulwiski 5,070 have travelled further with the ball this term. Bournemouth's Dango Otra has been involved, Dad, in 9 goals in his last 11 Premier League games, 6 goals and 3 assists, as many as his first 60 appearances in the competition. And Wolves' Jurgen Strand-Larsen has made the most targeted runs in the box than any other player this season with 80, but we're not sure if he's going to play. So for more details on who's going to start, you obviously want to stay tuned. Hit that subscribe button because we will be reporting on the Vitor Pereira press conference after it happens tomorrow. And there's lots that we need to find out about. Obviously, we did a video earlier on today confirming that Emmanuel Agbadou is going to be out for around about 3 to 4 weeks, maybe even longer. So, yeah, that's the gist of that, Dad. What do you make of all of them stats, Mr. Magic?
I agree with you, David, every word, yeah.
You agree with me?
Yeah, I'm going to, you don't need to ask me who's going to win, do you?
Well, we will do in a bit.
Yeah,
We're
okay.
going to be, you're going to have to wait on for that one.
Okay.
Have to wait on for that one for definite.
Yeah.
Listen, we're going to now hear from the Bournemouth fan, John,
Very nice.
from Cherries Red Army, and what the Bournemouth fan has to say ahead of this one. So over to you, John.
Hi there, this is John from Cherries Red Army. Looking forward to the game. Obviously, we'll be playing each other again in a week after this one. But Bournemouth are in really good form. There's not really been many times where we've looked like we're not going to get something out of a match. Even the Liverpool game, the only game that we've lost in the last 14, 15, was closer than the scoreline suggests, and we gave them a really good go. But the whole team is just performing at such a high standard at the moment. The tactical plan that's being put forward by the manager is just very successful in dealing with most types of opposition. Obviously, when we played earlier last season, the whole pressing aspect of earlier this season, rather, the whole pressing aspect just went off without a hitch. Obviously, we got 3 penalties. It's obviously not one that Jose Sarr will be looking back on with any kind of fondness, but that kind of strategy has shown to work against Wolves in the past. Obviously, now you're under a different manager, your play style will be a bit different, and certainly there has been some improvement in the last few games. But there's no reason for Bournemouth to be scared of this match. I'm typically quite pessimistic about Bournemouth, but even I'm going into this game with a lot of confidence and a lot of faith that the team will be able to win. I'm expecting not very much change in terms of the lineup, probably going to be exactly the same. The most that will be changed is maybe Sinistera coming in on one of the wings, or Tavernier, to give a little bit of a rest to some of the players that have been playing every week. But I'm still very confident. I wouldn't be surprised if Wolves scored despite our quite strong defence, but I'm certainly looking at probably a 3-1 victory.
He's going for a 3-1 victory, Dad.
No way.
No, well, look, Dad, before we get on to you, I do want to remind people that if you're not going to the game or any of the Premier League matches that are being shown over the weekend, you can go in before the game and watch Genting, Wolverhampton. They've showed the matches. And don't forget, there's a fantastic competition on at the moment that we've got, which is incredible, with Genting, Wolverhampton. Win a pair of football hospitality tickets to either go with me and Magic. You can join me and Magic. Yes, me and Magic, for the Wolves versus Spurs game in hospitality, courtesy of Genting, food and drink and us for the Wolves versus Spurs game, or me and the producer Emma at the Man United versus Wolves away game in the box over there with food and drink. All you have to do is go into Genting, Wolverhampton, make sure that you spend £5 on a main meal. You'll get a ticket to enter, and then we'll be drawing that at the end of March.
And a drink either.
You can get drink and stuff with it as well, but it's a really good prize. It's a fantastic prize.
It's absolutely brilliant.
And there's great things happening at Ghent in Wolverhampton as well. So stay tuned for that. But literally, it's so lovely. Get in there, get your food, and get entered. And you could be joining us for one of those games. Now, Dad, let's have. Here's Craig. He says, yeah, it really has good food as well. If you watch the match vlogs, you'll see us on there.
Fish and chips there.
They do, and we're probably going to be in there before the Fulham game as well, so you could even join us there. So listen, listen. I want, Dad. Everyone wants to know now from Magic Moss.
What's that?
From Mr. Magic Moss and Pinky. What is your score prediction, Dad?
You'll never guess.
I have no idea, Dad. What's it going to be?
We're going to win 2-0.
2-0?
Yeah. I know we slipped up, but they played absolutely brilliant. They played like that.
Against Liverpool?
Against,
in the second half.
They beat Bournemouth 3-1. Not about 2-0, but 3-1. I will stick to me 2-0 anyway, so we can beat them anyway, no problem.
Neil Lewis said 3-1 to us. He's going with the 3-1 he is. The Golden Girl reckons 2-2. Daniel Stewart is agreeing with Magic, he says. He's agreeing with Mr. Magic. Right, Dad?
What?
You and Pinky got a song ready for the... They Dad, we get complaints if you don't sing. Here they are. Let's take it away. Go on, then.
I'm not good looking. I'm not too smart. When I try to love a girl, they laugh at me and run. Don't laugh at me, 'cause I'm a fool. I know it's true. Yes, I'm a fool. No one seems to care. I give my world to share my life with someone who really loves me. I see them all fall in love, but my lucky star shines up above. Someday maybe the stars will shine on me.
And Wolves are going to win.
Laugh at me, 'cause I'm a fool. And Wolves are going to win. Have a guess. 2-0. Love you all. Look after yourselves and everybody else.
That was absolutely brilliant. Put your names down now if you want a Magic Moss album recorded. If you want it. Neil Lewis says Magic. Lucy, another one of your wonderful fans, says Magic is just beautiful. Evan says the best bit of the video. And Magic's on song, says Tommy K. Even says, oh my God, I'm enjoying this. Carl says Magic is such a lovely singer. John Pearson says it's Norman Wisdom. It is, isn't it?
Yes, I meant to mention Norman Wisdom. Sir Norman Wisdom is absolutely brilliant chap.
Carl wants to know, is the Magic Moss t-shirt on the way soon?
No.
Dad. Matthew says that you should do live tours. Live shows at the, at the halls, maybe. Lots of clapping and stuff like that. Reform said, blooming hell, Frank Sinatra is still alive. Absolutely loving it. Absolutely loving it.
I love to be the singer.
Absolutely
brain surgeon.
Where we go now? Listen, I'm going to give you my score prediction. I
know what your score is going to be.
I'll hold on. But don't forget, start to put your questions, because we got question time with Magic Moss for the last bit of the show. Questions for Magic is. Oh, we should have a jingle. Questions for Magic.
Yeah.
Right. So if you've got any questions for Magic, put them in the. Put them down there. Put them down there for you. It's Pinky's slaying up. Now, what do you think my score prediction is going to be, Dad?
I know what your score is going to be.
What is it going to be?
2-1.
Yes. Yes. Bournemouth 1, Wolves 2. It actually is.
So, yeah.
He's going for that. Absolutely brilliant. So, guys, for the last couple of minutes of the preview with the wonderful pucker pies available now at Molyneux, but we have them for tea and stuff like that as well. We love a bit of pucker.
Nice. The chicken's nice.
The chicken's lovely. We've had them in the stadium. Guys, have you got any questions for Mr. Magic Moss before we finish? We just give you a few seconds to, if you've got any questions for him, ask away now. Otherwise, we'll be done and then we'll be finished.
That's it.
Even we can't get. Even said we should do videos at stadiums. Not enough signal at the stadium, Evan. But we will hopefully have a watch along back this weekend for you as well. This doesn't look like there's any questions for you, Dad. Oh, Jared wants to know: does Pinky like a good pie? Does Pinky like a pucker pie?
Who's that fella?
That's Jared. He wants to know if Pinky likes a pie.
He likes a pinky pie. He likes whatever, especially the chicken.
Well, Evan, he's just answered the question for you, hasn't he, Evan? Whether we win or lose, he's already said 2-0 win. So yeah, I think that's about it, Dad. You haven't got any questions this week.
That's good. That's good.
I'm surprised. I thought there'd be more questions, but there's no questions for Magic Moss. Matthew wants to know, what was the first game you went to, Dad?
Oh, I can't remember that. My dad took me
when you were little.
I don't know.
It's a long time ago.
It is a long time ago.
But it would be nice if you could remember it, but you were only a dot.
Yeah, well, it could be anybody. Yeah.
Speak up, Dad.
Yeah. I don't know when it was, David. I don't know. Yeah.
I don't think Evan's been answering if you've been listening, because you've already told him what the score's going to be. Carl wants to know your favourite Wolves manager.
I wouldn't know that.
Turn it, speak up.
Stan Cullis.
Stan Cullis. Yeah. Absolutely. There you go, Stan Cullis. Listen, guys, thank you ever so much for joining our preview. Hope we've entertained you. Mr. Magic Moss, Pinky, and myself. Thanks to Jon from Cherries Red Army. As I say, if you enjoy this and you really put a smile on your face, the one thing that helps us out, smash a like. Yeah. Hit the subscribe button, because we've got lots of content coming up over the weekend. If you like your Wolves news and opinion, this is the place to be here on Always Wolves Fan TV. Hit the bell, and of course, leave your thoughts in the comment and score predictions in the comment section below.
You asked about what?
Derek.
Yeah.
Well, Derek's probably not here because they win, isn't he?
No, well, he's gone off. He's gone off with the next door neighbour again.
He's gone off with the next door neighbour.
Rex, his name is. I think. They've gone away for a couple of days. He says,
Rex.
His name is. Yeah, he says Rex his name. I think he's Rex. Anyway.
Rex. He's gone off with a male dog.
Yeah. Well,
or Roxy.
Oh, Roxy. Oh, I don't care who it is.
He could go with Rex. He could have gone with Rex. They've gone with the lads' weekend.
But he knows I'm going to win. He knows they're going to win. Beat Bournemouth. So I'll be back. He'll be back. He'll be back Sunday. So hopefully, anyway.
Back for the Bournemouth.
I hope he don't get lost. I don't know where he's gone, but he's gone somewhere with Rex. I don't know where it is. I don't think he's gone back to Australia.
Well, no, absolutely. Anyway, thank you ever so much from myself, from Magic, from Pinky, from us to all of you. Lots of love. Leave your thoughts in the comments. Hit that subscribe. Until the next one, always Wolves.